Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus inaugurates Microcredit Regulatory Authority building and stresses on establishment of Microcredit Bank. Court awards death sentence to prime suspect Hitu Sheikh in case of rape and murder of Asia of Magura. Interim government defines internet as a civic right in the cybersecurity ordinance. Steps will be taken to lower internet price further, says advisor Asif Mahmood Shajipuya. World Telecommunication and Information Society Day today. New policy and master plan being prepared to improve quality of service, competition and ensure transparency in the sector. All forms of public gatherings, including protest, rally, procession and demonstration in areas of Kochuket Road, Bijay Sharoni and several other places banned for an indefinite period from tomorrow. More than 150 Palestinians killed and 450 injured in Israeli attacks in Gaza. Saudi Arabia calls for ceasefire. And Bangladesh now batting against the UAE in the first T20 of two-match series in Sharjah. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. This is Faria Dilshadmo with you. Those were the highlights. Now let's move on to the news in details. Claiming TH at the microcredit is the real banking, Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus has stressed establishing a microcredit bank to create more entrepreneurs by disbursing collateral-free small credit among young people. He made the remarks while inaugurating the Microcredit Regulatory Authority MRA building at city's Agarga area in the capital today. Speaking on the occasion as the chief guest, Professor Yunus said a new and separate Microcredit Bank Act would be framed to set up the Microcredit Bank. He said, time has come to set up the Microcredit Bank. Once a license is given to the Microcredit Bank, it must be a social business bank, not conventional one, the chief advisor added. Professor Yunus said it must be ensured through the law that the owners of the Microcredit Bank will not take profit from it. Youths will get loan from the microcredit bank without any collateral so that they can invest the money to become entrepreneurs.
যেটা প্রকৃত ব্যাংক সেটার দিকে আমরা নজর দিই না, আমরা কোনো রকমের বুঝ দেওয়ার মধ্যে করে যাই। যেটা নকল ব্যাংক সেটা নিয়ে আমরা সব ব্যস্ত, তোলপাড় করে হচ্ছে সারা দুনিয়া। এই হলো পরিহাস, যেটার প্রতি আমি বারে বারে দৃষ্টি আকর্ষণ করছিলাম। এটা ব্যাংকিং না, ব্যাংকিংটাও এইটা। প্রকৃত ব্যাংকে আসতে হবে তোমাদেরকে, এটাই হলো মানুষের ব্যাংক। মানুষ যেখানে আসতে পারে সেটাই প্রকৃত ব্যাংকিং, সেটাই হবে আগামী দিনের ব্যাংকিং, যেটাতে মানুষ নিজের পরিচয়ে কাজ করবে, নিজের বিশ্বাসের উপরে ব্যাংকিং চলবে, এই টাকা পয়সার উপরে ব্যাংকিং না। এনজিওর থেকে উত্তরণ হতে হবে। এনজিও পর্যায়ে রয়ে গেলে এটা ঠিক আবার ওই ব্যাংকিং মেজাজে আসবে না। মেজাজে আসতে হলে তাকে ব্যাংক হতে হবে। এই মাইক্রোক্রেডিট ব্যাংক নামে একটা আইন করতে হবে, এটা আইনের কথা আবাসিক নিয়ে আমরা পাচ্ছি এখানে। এটা পরিষ্কারভাবে এটা নতুন একটা ব্যাংক হতে হবে, নতুন আইনে। সেটা রেগুলেটরি অথরিটি, মাইক্রোক্রেডিট রেগুলেটরি অথরিটি হতে পারে, ভিন্ন অথরিটি হতে পারে, কিন্তু উই নিড এ সেপারেট ব্যাংকিং ল। আইনের মধ্যে থাকবে এটা একটা সামাজিক ব্যবসার প্রতিষ্ঠান হবে, অর্থাৎ মালিক এর কাছ থেকে কোনো মুনাফা নিতে পারবে না। মানুষ মাত্রই উদ্যোক্তা, সে চাকরি চাইবে না, নিজে উদ্যোক্তা হবে। এই উদ্যোক্তা হওয়ার জন্য তাকে আমরা হাতে সরঞ্জাম তুলে দিচ্ছি, যে কারণে সে উদ্যোক্তা হতে পারবে। এখন আমরা তরুণদের, তাদের পরিবারের সদস্য, তাদের ছেলে মেয়ে যারা আছে, যারা চাকরি সন্ধানে বয়স হতে হতে সবাই বলে চাকরি খোঁজো চাকরি খোঁজো, এটা আর বলবে না, যেহেতু মাইক্রোক্রেডিট ব্যাংক আছে। যে কোনো ছেলে, যে কোনো মেয়ে মাইক্রোক্রেডিট ব্যাংকের কাছ থেকে বিনিয়োগ পাবে।
Finance Advisor Salahuddin Ahmed, Chief Advisor Special Assistant Dr. Anisuzzaman Chaudhuri, Bangladesh Bank Governor Ahsan H. Mansoor, Financial Institution Division Secretary Najma Mubarak, and Executive Vice Chairman of Microcredit Regulatory Authority Professor Dr. Muhammad Helaluddin also spoke on the occasion. The court has sentenced the main accused Hitu Sheikh to death and acquitted the remaining 3 accused in the rape and murder case of 8-year-old Asia from Magura. The trial of the case ended 21 days after the indictment or trial began. The verdict in the case was delivered just 2 months and 11 days after the incident. Her grieving family saw the light of justice through the verdict. On March 6, Asia was raped while visiting her maternal grandmother's house in Nijnandwali village of Magura during the Ramadan holidays. After the rape incident, the child was first admitted to the Magura 250-bed hospital. Then she was admitted to Faridpur Medical and later to the Combined Military Hospital in Dhaka, where the child died at 1 p.m. on March 13 while undergoing treatment. On March 8, the child's mother, Aisha Akhtar, filed a case with Shaudur Police Station against the 4 police accused. Later, the police arrested all of them. Protests erupted in protest of Asia's death, demanding the death penalty as the maximum punishment for rape. In response, a draft of the amended Women and Children's Repression Prevention Ordinance was prepared to complete the trial of rape cases within 90 days. Today is World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. This year's theme is Digital Innovation for Gender Equality. To mark the occasion, a program was held at the BTRC building in the capital. Asif Mahmood Shaji Bhuya, advisor on local government, rural development and cooperatives and youth and sports, was present as the chief guest at the event. In his speech, the LGRD advisor emphasized that internet prices should be further reduced in the interest of consumers. Faiz Ahmed Tayyib, Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor in charge of the Ministry of Posts, Telecommunications and Information Technology, stated that the Cyber Security Act will be officially published in Gazette form within the next few weeks. He added that this law will ensure protection for women from cyberbullying. Secretary of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Mahbuba Farzana, RCT Secretary Shish Haidar Chaudhuri, Secretary of Posts and Telecommunications Zahirul Islam and BTRC Chairman Retired Major General Imdad Ul Bari also spoke at the event. To celebrate the day, various programs were organized at the BTRC premises, including a fair, postage stamp release, hackathon competition and distribution of special devices to those injured during the July uprising. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus has released a commemorative stamp marking the International Telecommunication Day. The Chief Advisor released the stamp at the State Guest House, Jamuna, today. To present the 2024 mass uprising to future generations, Information and Broadcasting Secretary Mahbuba Farzana has called for the production and archival preservation of documentaries. She made this call at a discussion meeting organized on the occasion of the 47th founding anniversary of the Bangladesh Film Archive today. The event was presided over by the Director General of the Film Archive, Muhammad Abdul Jalil, and also featured speeches from Additional Secretary of the Information Ministry, Muhammad Kausar Ahmed, along with film directors and actors. The Secretary of Information and Broadcasting stated that a project will be undertaken for the Film Archive to highlight the bloody history of July. During the event, a 6-minute documentary on the July mass uprising was screened. Earlier in the day, a colorful rally led by the Information and Broadcasting Secretary was held to mark the anniversary of the Film Archive. Dhaka South City Corporation DSCC has unveiled a plaque of a road named after Farhan Fayaz, a martyred student in the July mass uprising. DSCC Administrator Mohammad Shahjahan Mia unveiled the plaque at Dhanmondi 27 in the capital today. Shahidul Islam Bhuiya, father of martyred Farhan Fayaz, and teachers of Fayaz's educational institution Dhaka Residential Model College were present on the occasion. Chief Executive Officer of Dhaka South City Corporation Dr. Muhammad Zillur Rahman and heads of various departments of DSCC were also present. DSCC Administrator Mohammad Shahjahan Mia said, "In order to build a discrimination-free Bangladesh, our efforts will continue until the ideals of the sacrifices made by students like Fayaz are realized." Later, prayers were offered for those martyred and injured in the July mass uprising. Authorities have announced an indefinite ban on all forms of public gatherings in areas surrounding the Dhaka cantonment effective from tomorrow. An Inter-Services Public Relations ISPR press release today said the ban has been imposed to maintain public order and facilitate safe movement in the area. The press release said the restriction covers several key areas including Kochukhet Road, the stretch from Bijay Sharoni to the Chief Advisor's office, Bir Shreshto Shohid Jahangir Gate, areas near BAF Shahin College, Mohakhali Flyover, Shonik Club intersection, Bhashantek, Matikata, ECB Square and adjacent areas. The ISPR order strictly prohibits rallies, processions, protests, demonstrations and any other form of public gathering until further notice. Meanwhile, another ISPR statement said that dismissed soldier Muhammad Naimul Islam has been arrested on the charges of instigating sabotage and causing disorder. The ISPR said that since 5 August last year, Naimul had been collaborating with several other dismissed or discharged ex-military personnel to make provocative statements in the media and plot subversive activities. He planned a large-scale act of sabotage disguised as a protest rally at the entrance of Dhaka cantonment on 18 May and had been actively causing incitement through social media platforms, reads the statement. To deter such disorderly conduct, a team from the army attempted to make contact with Naimul around 2 p.m. today in the Kilkhet Boat Tola Bazar area. However, Naimul, along with several associates, allegedly launched a sudden attack with locally made weapons on the military personnel present. A nearby army patrol team quickly intervened, leading to the arrest of Naimul and 2 of his associates, the statement added. The ISPR also mentioned that Naimul had previously been dismissed from service due to multiple disciplinary violations, including allegations of demanding dowry from his wife and committing both physical and mental abuse. Legal proceedings are currently underway against him, the statement added.
পানির অপর নাম জীবন। আমাদের দেশে কৃষিতে, বিশেষ করে ধান চাষে, শিল্প কলকারখানায়, গৃহস্থালী সহ নানান কাজে পানির সুষ্ঠু ব্যবহারের অভাবে আমরা প্রচুর পানি অপচয় করে থাকি। ভূগর্ভস্থ পানির এরকম ব্যবহারের ফলে আমাদের পানির স্তর ক্রমান্বয়ে নিচে নেমে যাচ্ছে। পানি আমাদের অর্থনৈতিক, সামাজিক, বাস্তুতান্ত্রিক এবং পরিবেশগত সকল ক্ষেত্রে বিশেষ অবদান রাখছে। তাই আসুন আমরা পানি ব্যবহারে সচেতন হই।
And now international news.